This is the Backrooms, and today I'm going to be turning it into a video game because it's not like anybody else has already done that. Also, I'm doing this in like 3 days too. Hey, it's me, Will. Okay, so in order for me to properly turn the Backrooms into a video game, I should probably take a look at some of the liminal space photos that it originated from. Okay, so I know that the Backrooms started from like a 4chan post, like I think a few years ago actually, it's just now getting popular, is that A, they're tinted yellow to give them like a dated look. Secondly, they're usually like pretty open actually, like it's just like infinite, but it's like overall it's completely open. It's just like you're freaking lost in a maze, more or less. And lastly, like the main thing that I'm noticing is that they all have the same kind of like weird arrow pattern on the wall. Now, I know that there are multiple levels to the backroom, but for right now, I'm just gonna focus on the most iconic. Anyways, it's time for me to actually make the map. I sculpted out the basic 3D model of what it should look like, but obviously, I couldn't present this as the Backrooms with it being blue. So I searched for some online textures, and I was able to find the same wall design you can see in the liminal space photo. I also needed a texture of that crusty carpet, and where better to get it from than my friend Krusty.
Oh my god.
Krusty is also a pretty sketchy guy. No joke, his legal name given to him by his parents is Krusty, and there are literally like government records to back it up. Alright, so now that I have all the textures, it was time to make this actually look like the Backrooms. And where the frick did I go wrong? Okay, so I didn't realize at first that the Backrooms was actually kind of hard to recreate for the sole purpose that it was musty and old. So I tried to figure out ways to make it look better. At first I thought it might be lighting, but that didn't really seem to do anything. So I then tried to manually go into the camera settings for the first person player and add like a filter to it, but apparently Unreal Engine doesn't have that. At this point, I was genuinely concerned I was gonna get defeated by a freaking yellow tinted must, and I honestly just considered hitting up Krusty again, but that's when I hit it. But first, I have something to confess. A few years ago, I started a gaming channel that got 2,000 subscribers, but unfortunately, it died pretty fast, and that honestly made me really sad. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and help me on the quest to regain those lost 2,000 subscribers. Much appreciated. I'll shut up now. Atmospheric fog. When I say the difference is night and day, I mean it. The mustiness is just beautiful.
Ayo, what? Dude, this kid is sus as crap. I'm just gonna go watch something else, bro.
So after I played around with the atmospheric fog settings, I decided to call up the Krusty man himself to see what he thinks. He basically told me that I should try to make the lights a little bit more yellow, and so I did. It was also around this time that I figured out I could change render distance with atmospheric fog, and it terrified the crap out of us. Little did I know, the joke was actually on Krusty, because this entire time I had been working on a super secret monster that would chase you after you walk down the hallway. It also just so happens that Krusty has a heart condition. It can give him a fatal heart attack if he was to get jump scared. I don't want to go into the details, but it's safe to say Krusty won't be moderating Nathan's Discord any longer. Not really though, I think he's fine. I think. So yeah, the monster is actually just something I threw together in Blender in under a minute. It's literally just a bunch of spheres and rectangles mangled together, but it got the job done. Also, I added a pretty cool feature where in the beginning, the only way to escape the monster is to no-clip through the wall on your right. Now, to be fair, it's not very obvious, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys start baby raging. Anyways, at this point, it was really just about finishing the map. Now, I really don't know how to make the map infinite, so I decided if I just made the map large enough with the same looking rooms, it would just make the player feel pretty lost. And in my personal opinion, it kind of worked. Now, the game is most certainly not done, but whether or not I completely finish it to its full potential kind of depends on the feedback I get from this video. Because if I'm being honest, I could fit a lot of cool elements from this game, from like the different levels and rooms and lore and whatnot, but that's kind of a lot of work for a solo indie game developer like me. So if you want to play this game and better yet, improve it, please let me know down in the comments. With that being said, ciao.